morning, rise and shine. We've got a late start going this morning, but we are here. We are here and we're going to dive into this morning's session. I pray God blesses you with favor. I pray that God's divine protection be your portion today. I pray that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. May today you find peace in all that you do. Be driven, be purposeful, be reminded with every decision you make that it is your decisions that create the life you desire. So I want to encourage you to lean into the whole subject of studying your past, understanding the importance of living in the present, and preparing for the future. Okay, preparing for the future. Today is going to be a great day as we embark on yet another Friday. It's the 12th day of April, and boy, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. These days aren't playing and they're not waiting for anybody. Days are going to come, they're going to go, and no matter what, that's just the way it's going to continue to be. Now, the question is, what are you and I going to do about it? And so this morning, I want to close this teaching series out on how we've been talking about past, present, and future. I want us to look into past, present, and future and ask ourselves, am I being responsible? Because really, that's what effective living is all about. It's about being responsible. I'm responsible for the decisions I make on a daily basis that's moving me towards the life I'm supposed to live. So am I being responsible? Now, is it easy to be responsible? All depending on how you were raised, all depending on how you were taught, all depending on, how you have chosen to interpret responsible. And so a lot of people, probably the majority of people, would say it's hard. And so, but it's possible. That's the key thing, Miss Cynthia. That's the key thing, Mother Katie. The key thing is it's possible. And if it's possible for me to be better, if it's possible for me to be responsible, I'm going to lean into it. I'm going to embrace it because it's possible. And that's really what I want you to do. I don't want you to beat yourself up when things don't go the way you want it to go. I want you to realize you're not in charge of everything. Okay? You are not in charge of everything. You are not responsible for everything. You're not in charge of everything. Some things you have no control over. Let me say it again. Some things you have no control over. And the things you have control over, those are the things you need to work on. Okay? The things you have control over, those are the things you need to work on. So in other words, every day you're looking at, okay, what can I do today that's going to make my life work for me that I have control over? What is it of my past that I've been carrying with me that I had no control over, or I had control over, but I no longer have control over it, but I'm still carrying it? I need to let it go. Okay, I need to let it go. So you get to this point where you realize there's some things I have control over, and there's some things I don't have control over. And as I'm moving forward, because that's really the goal. The goal is to move forward. As I'm moving forward, I'm going to do an assessment. What am I carrying that I should no longer carry? Write the question now. What am I carrying that I should no longer carry? Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to start realizing, okay, what do I have control over? And what do I know? What do I have control over? And what do I not? What is it that I don't have control over? Because what I don't have control over, I need not stress about. Oh, Miller, that's not easy. No, it's not. It's not easy to identify what you don't have control over and not freak out about. But there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are freaking out. They're literally losing their minds over things they have no control over. So I have a couple of things I want you to think about. When we think about the past, reflecting on past experiences help us to learn from mistakes and celebrate victories. There are stuff in your past you could celebrate. There are stuff in your past you regret. You hate that it happened, but you got to learn how to appreciate what you can from the past and let go that which you need not carry with you anymore from your past. Philippians chapter 3, verse 13 and 14 says it this way. It encourages us to forget what is behind us and press towards the goal. It says, forgetting those things that lies behind and and stretching forward towards that which lies ahead. I press towards the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus. That's the pursuit. That's the pursuit. That's what I'm going to be about. And so make sure you acknowledge your past with humility and allow yourself to be able to move forward, knowing that your past does no longer control you. I saw this quote and it says, "The past cannot be changed, forgotten, edited, or erased. It can only be accepted." Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Let me say it again. The past cannot be changed, forgotten, edited, or erased. It can only be accepted. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to move forward. So the next thing is we're talking about the present. What do you want to do with the present? Living in the present moment fosters gratitude and mindfulness. Psalms 118 and 24 says it this way. It says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Today is a gift from God. Mm. Today is a gift from God. By embracing each day with purpose and intention, we can make the most out of every opportunity. And that's our goal. That should be the goal today and every day. I saw this quote that really applies to this. It says, "The only moment that exists is now. The only moment that exists is now. The past is a memory. The future is a projection. But only the present moment truly exists." Only the present moment truly exists. And so you and I need to lean into that and start understanding the only moment that exists is now. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday's gone. And thank God it's gone. Because in yesterday, in times past, there was some good, bad, and indifference. There were some moments that you really just don't want to bring with you into your future. So the only moment that exists is now. The past is a memory. The future is a projection. But only the present moment truly exists. Now, what are you going to do with that? You're going to make today a great day. Can I get 5 of you to say that in the comment section? I'm going to make today a great day. Strong statement, but it's a necessary one that you get up every day and you declare, "I'm going to make today a great day." Okay. And last but not least, the future. So we talked about past, present, future. Past, present, future. And the question is, what are my role in it? What is my role? What is my role? My role is to be responsible with what I do, with what I have been given now. So I have my past. I studied it. I looked into it. I understand what happened in my past. There's some stuff I need to let go of, and there's some stuff I need to cherish and appreciate. Now that I'm in the present, I need to learn how to appreciate it as a gift. The present is a gift. But then we move towards the future. Okay, we move towards the future. Trusting God's plan for a future brings hope and assurance. That's why we say things, Miss Cynthia, my future is brighter than my past. My future is brighter than my past. Why? Because there is some hope and there is some assurance. Jeremiah 29 and 11 says it like this. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, said the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future." The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I teach that if you can't see a future, chances are you won't have one. So what you want to do is you want to lean into the fact that my mind's eye is seeing something beyond where I am. And that's what's powerful. The ability to see beyond where you are. It's a gift. Okay? The ability to see beyond where you are. What a beautiful thing. In other words, I could see by the end of this year, God is going to bring some things together for me. I could see in the next year, God is going to favorably allow me to bop, 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 whatever those bop, bop, bop are for you. I could see in the next 3 years. I could see in the next 5 years. Faith is the greatest measure. Planning is the greatest measure of faith. And it's you plan for the future because you have faith in the possibilities of what can be. Okay? You plan for the future because you have faith in the possibilities of what could be. And if you don't see anything, chances are you won't have anything. You have to see. You have to see. Your future can be amazing if you can see an amazing future. The past was ugly. The past was challenging. The past had some difficulties built in it. And thank God you passed through the past. You're no longer there. Every new day is an opportunity to begin again. Today is an opportunity to begin again. No matter how difficult yesterday was, no matter how bad last week was, every day is an opportunity to begin again. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it easy for me? No. Is it going to be easy for you? Probably not either. But you know what I know? It's possible. And every day, how do you make this work? How do you make this work, Miller? It's like eating an elephant one bite at a time. You just make up your mind every day. I'm going to do a little bit more to get a little bit better every day. I'm going to do a little bit more to get a little bit better every day. And that's what God wants you to do. God is wanting us to represent him in the earth by showing up every day, doing what we can with what we've been given. Okay? You want to do what you can with what you've been given. What you can do, you can do. But what you could do, you want to make sure you give your best effort to do. Well, I have a long day ahead of me with a bunch of things that has to be done. I just wanted to close this week teaching series out on past, present, and future. I want you to know, don't be weary in well-doing. But every day you get up, you remind yourself, I can do this. I can do this. I've been given another day. Boy, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I've been given another day. And with having been given another day, I've been given the opportunity to put my best foot forward. I've been given the opportunity to try again. Right? I've been given an opportunity to try again. So push forward, live beyond your feelings, establish the fact that you're going to learn to live in the moment. You're going to extract the lessons from the past, and you're going to plan and be very strategic about your future. That's the goal. If you want to live life effectively, you're going to have to be intentional about how and what you do on a daily basis. God bless you. Bye-bye.